This thrombosis or hemostasis involves three components. First is the endothelium. Second is a platelets or thrombocytes. And third is the blood clotting system. First, we will see how the endothelium plays role in the thrombosis or hemostasis. Endothelium is the epithelium of the blood vessels. In simple words, a single layer of cells that lines the blood vessel. In a healthy animal, the endothelium is thromboresistant, which means under a normal conditions, intact endothelium prevents the thrombus formation. But whenever there is an injury, endothelium promotes the thrombosis. The thromboresistant effect of the endothelium is achieved by two mechanisms. First one is a passive mechanism, which involves the endothelium itself. As you can see in the picture, below the endothelium, there is a sub-endothelium which contains extracellular matrix. This extracellular matrix is highly thrombogenic, meaning if platelets come into the contact with the sub-endothelial extracellular matrix, it leads to the thrombosis. But here, intact endothelium act as a partition between the platelets and the extracellular matrix. Now, listen very carefully. Endothelium is a biologically active tissue. It releasing some substance such as nitric oxide, prostacyclin and adenosine diphosphatase. PGI2 is pronounced as prostacyclin, which is a type of a prostaglandin. This prostacyclin and nitric oxide are vasodilators. This prostacyclin, nitric oxide and adenosine diphosphatase are anti-platelet agents or also known as anti-thrombotic agents. This means this substance prevents the platelets from sticking to the endothelial surface. Actually, prostacyclin and nitric oxide inactivates the receptor present on the surface of platelets. That's how this anti-platelet agent repels the platelet from the endothelium and stop them from the sticking. So, nitric oxide and prostacyclin are powerful inhibitor of platelet aggregation. Now, you will ask, what is the platelet aggregation? It is a process by which platelets stick to each other to form a plug or clump at the site of injury. Don't worry, I will explain this concept in details later in this video. Now, listen carefully. Adenosine diphosphatase or ADP is the molecule that converts inactive platelets into the active platelets. And these activated platelets attracts other platelets and favor the attachment of platelets to the endothelium. The enzyme adenosine diphosphatase breaks down the ADP and prevents the platelet from sticking to the endothelium.